win against their opponent. Without a game plan, there's very little chance of winning.
Dr. Mark Gocher, our Russellville School District Superintendent.
River Country, KCJC.
I got to do this on the air. Our engineer, John Henderson, boy, you timed that out beautifully because the color guard just now left. So fantastic job, John. Appreciate it. We just listened to a really good rendition of the Star Spangled Banner by the superintendent of the Russellville School District, Dr. Mark Gocher. I really enjoyed that. That was fantastic. The presenting of the colors by the junior ROTC here at Russellville High School, the color guard. We're ready for action. Both teams now getting introduced. We'll give you the starting lineups for the Greenbrier Panthers. They're coached by Mike Simmons. They are a really good team. They're 6-1 in conference play and 16-4 overall. They're going to start off with Mason Matthews. He's a 6'7 junior. Chloe Lynn, number 10, he's a 5'9 junior. Jawan Clifton, a 6'3 senior. A.J. Matthews, 6'7 senior. And Kobe Dunlap, 6'2 junior. And again, they have two guys that are 6'7 that start. Not saying they don't score, they do, but against Russellville was Dunlap and Clifton, the shorter guys that did the damage. They teamed up for 46 points in the 4-point victory against the Cyclones earlier this year at Greenbrier about a month ago. So the Cyclones are going to come out with their regular starting five. They're going to come out with 6' junior, number 5, Cade Schaefer, Bo Mathis, a 6'2 senior and wearing number 10, Ryan Sikowski, number 12, 6'4 junior, Grant Smith, number 20, he's a 6'4 junior, and number 21, Trey Allen, the 6' sophomore. Well, the Cyclones took Greenbrier to overtime at their place. Did it too with the Bryson Kordsmeyer coming off the bench and hitting a 3 with less than a minute to go. Russellville and Greenbrier had chances to win it. Greenbrier missed about a 10-foot baseline jumper, and then Russellville came down and missed a layup with about 4 seconds left. And that sent the game into overtime. Russellville took the lead in overtime, but couldn't hang on, losing the game 71-67. Since then, the Cyclones have not lost. They've won the next 6 games to keep pace with Greenbrier with a 6-1 record. Now, Greenbrier, they've only lost once. They lost at Alma, which is a really tough place to play. Russellville still got to go there. They lost to Alma, though, 80-73. And check that. They beat Alma. I'm sorry. They lost to Little Rock Christian Academy 63-52 by 11. That's the team Russellville just now pounded 63-32 a week ago. Russellville's had a week off and time to get ready for this game. And they are ready. The fans here are ready. It's Military Appreciation Night. This place is packed. We're going to take a 30-second break and be back with the tip-off. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball in River Country, KCJC.
Junior, number 12, Ryan Sikowski. The Cyclones are coached by Kyle Pennington, assisted by Sheldon Lewis, Brad Palmer, and Dylan Kinney.
One of the larger crowds here at Cyclone Arena to see this game, and look, it's Military Appreciation Night, but it's also the Russellville School District allowing any Russellville School District student from kindergarten on up, from now on for the rest of the year, and even through next year, to get into any sporting event for free.
I think that's a great idea.
Yeah, that's fantastic. And our hats off to the Russellville School District, Russellville School Board, and the student council, who was very instrumental in causing that to happen. Russellville in their home white uniforms with red numbers, black trim, Greenbrier in their road blues with gray along the sides. And we're ready for action. And the tip is going to be won by Russellville. The ball was knocked away from Trey Allen. But Cade Schaefer grabs it for the Cyclones, and they'll be moving towards our right as we're opposite the home fans, but right next to the Cyclone bench. Trey Allen looking inside, gets it inside to Sikowski, double team shot, sets the side of the backboard, gets it back, no look pass out to Cade Schaefer, three-pointer won't go, long rebound to Rhino, gets it out to Bowen Mathis, step back, didn't take the three, gets it off to Rhino, and he'll hand it off to Cade Schaefer. His drive, a bounce pass along the corner, get it in the corner to Bowen Mathis, three-pointer won't go. Russell with some good looks there, but couldn't cash in. They're wanting to run. Lynn takes it left side. Nowhere to go. He got caught up in the air with no place to go, and the ball was taken away by Grant Smith. Bo Mathis in the front court. Stops along the right side. Trey Allen calling for it is Cade Schaefer. Allen, though, spin move in lane. His shot blocked and taken away. We'll give it off to number 10, Chloe Lynn.
Russellville will run with them if they want to run.
Greenbrier will take the ball, and let's see, a whistle, a foul on a blocked shot by Ryan Sikowski. He got him with the body, though, so this will be number 1 on Rhino. And going to the free throw line will be A.J. Matthews. They have two guys that are 6'7". They're both named Matthews. One's a senior, one's a junior. They're brothers. This one, A.J., and he's going to the free throw line here to shoot 2. First free throw is good. That's the other thing I remember. They're a very good free throw shooting team, at least from our first game with them. Second free throw also good. He hit them both. Russellville trailing 10-0. Trey Allen will bring it up left side of the floor and lost the handle on it. It's picked up by Mason Matthews. I'll slow it up. Russellville played from behind a good portion of that game the first time these two teams played. Lynn gets it off right side to A.J. Matthews. His drive. He tried to throw it underneath. It goes off the hands of Mason Matthews. He can't save it in bounds.
That's one he'd probably like to have back and say, man, I'll just take it on in, because he's close to the basket. Why did he didn't take it on in for a layup? Probably what his coach is telling him right now.
Yeah, what'd you do that for? Bo Mathis, step back, nowhere to go. Gets it on the right side to Trey Allen. Trey Allen, spin move in the lane, lost the handle on it. Whistle foul, Greenbrier. That'll be on number 10, Lynn. It looks like Chloe Lynn, and I know I'm saying it wrong, and the PA guy just didn't want to call him Chloe. He said, boy, you don't want to say that if that's not true, because that sounds like a girl's name. Off the inbounds pass is a steal by Greenbrier. Cyclones trailing 2-0, going back the other direction. They left A.J. Matthews open. He won't take it. Gets it out to Lynn at the top of the key. Lynn will take it all the way. Shot over Mathis, and hit the rim twice. Missed it. Bo Mathis with the rebound. Long pass down the floor to Schaefer. Gets it off to Sikowski. Running and hit the layup.
Oh, good pass by Schaefer, leading Rhino all the way in for that layup.
Here's Clifton. He had problems in the first half against Russellville, just kept turning the ball over, but ended the game with 20 points, had a great overtime period, and he hits the layup on the jump stop. Jawan Clifton, and now let's see. They have a delay of game on Greenbrier. They touched the basketball after they made the basket. You're not allowed to do that, and so they just gave a delay of game warning. The next one is a technical foul. The Cyclones trailing 4-2, and usually teams that don't want to run do that. I think Greenbrier's okay with running. Here's a flash and a steal made by Jawan Clifton, and a reach in a grab foul called on Cade Schaefer. And Cade grabbed him to try to get him to keep from shooting the layup. Coach Mike Simmons is wanting an intentional foul call. He reached out and grabbed his arm. This will be on Cade Schaefer. Number 1 on him, the second team foul. And Greenbrier will have to inbound it on the far side because it didn't happen inside the three-point line. They were lining up to inbound it on the baseline. That's what I was waiting to see where they were going to get the ball. Inbounds pass comes to A.J. Matthews. They'll get it to Lynn on left side. Now coming off the screen, Clifton. Stutter step, ball taken away by Trey Allen. Allen has to fight to get the basketball. He does on left side. Stops, gets in the corner to Cade Schaefer. Thought about it. Won't take the three. Gets to the Mathis. Drives inside, 15-footer. Won't get the shooter's bounce. Mathis with the rebound. Cyclones trail by 2. Can't buy a basket. Got to keep playing defense. Lynn gets it out. Clifton, a long three. This one no good. Probably not the shot that Coach Simmons wants after one pass. 4:50 left to play here in the first quarter. Trey Allen crossover dribble, jump stop in the lane. Nice little scoop shot, but it's blocked by number 4, Mason Matthews. It wasn't his man. It was help defense. Nice job by Matthews. Clifton, his drive, ball knocked away, got it back, feeds it on the right side. They'll swing it around, left corner, and catching it with a give and go is Dunlap. He fed Matthews underneath, and Matthews is going to get fouled. I think Trey Allen. We'll have to wait and see. It is going to be on Trey. That'll be his first. Checking in for the Cyclones will be number 11, 6'6" sophomore Savion Brock, but we'll have to wait for free throws first.
Well, what Trey Allen's going to have to understand is when he goes in for a layup, he's going to have to fake that big man.
Yeah, that's tough to do because he faked his own guy out. It was the help defense that came in and blocked the shot. And Sikowski going to check out. Savion Brock in for him. So the first free throw is good. Mason Matthews has hit 4 of 4 as that one goes down. I'm sorry, A.J. Matthews. 6-2, Greenbrier leads. Mathis, after the inbounds pass, got it back, gets it to Allen. Allen in the front court will slow it up on the left side. Gets it to Schaefer, trailing the play. He's going to take it all the way. Layup good. Did a great job tucking it away like a running back and not letting anybody get to it until he put it up. Cyclones trail by 2, 6-4. Clifton started his drive, stops, takes an 18-footer, no good. Rebound is going to be saved inbounds by Bo Mathis. Mathis leaves it for Allen. Allen now in the corner. And they'll swing it back out to the top of the key. Trey Allen faking the three, going to take it all the way. Reverse layup, no good. Tipped up, no good by Brock. And Clifton has it for Greenbrier. Russell all over the offensive boards that time, just couldn't cash in. Ball knocked away in the front court, goes off the hands of a Cyclone, and it belonged to Greenbrier on the baseline.
The way the pace of this game, we may see both coaches subbing a lot, give their players a chance to rest.
5'9" senior Brady Jerry checks in. Number 12, and Evan Dillon, number 5, a 6'1" junior. Checking in for them. They'll inbound it on the baseline. This will be Brady Jerry looking. Nobody to go to. He's going to lob it out up top to Lynn. Left side now Dillon. Spots up for a three. This one's short as he hits the iron. Ball tipped a couple times. Mason Matthews has it. Underhanded pass underneath to Lynn, and he either traveled or a foul. Yeah, it's going to be a foul called on Russellville. This is going to be on Savion Brock, number 11, his first. Checking in for Russellville will be 0, Caleb Franklin, the 6-foot junior. And also into the game for the Cyclones, 6'4", senior, number 25, Rhett Atkins. Atkins replaces Smith. And Allen will check out for Franklin, getting a quick breather. Inbounds pass comes in the corner. Dunlap, three-pointer, no. On the rebound is Mathis. Gets it off Cade Schaefer. He'll bring it up right side of the floor. Into the corner to Atkins, back to Caleb. Cade. Crossover dribble, spin move, lost the basketball. It's dove for and passed around. They could have gotten Brady Jerry for walking. He was sliding on the floor with the basketball. They don't, though. Greenbrier in the front court. Lynn on the right side. Gets it to the top of the key to Matthews. Now coming off a screen on the right side is Dillon. Cyclones trailing by 2, 3:05 left. Just first quarter action. Backing it near the half-court line is Lynn. A packed house here. And there's more Greenbrier fans here than there was at the home game when we played them a month ago. They go inside to Mason Matthews. And, boy, as physical as this game's getting, that's a ticky-tack foul. That's going to be number 2 on Savion Brock. And 5 fouls now called on the Cyclones.
And 1 on Greenbrier.
All the fouls so far I think have been well called. But that one, that was ticky-tack. Off the inbounds pass is going to be stolen away by Schaefer. What a great play into the front court. His pass is going to be intercepted by Dunlap. All the way down the floor to Mason Matthews. The trailing the play was Dillon, and Dillon had the ball knocked out of bounds by Caleb Franklin. Great hands by Franklin.
I think Greenbrier tried to get too fancy by making one extra pass, and gave Russellville a chance to catch up with them.
Yeah, Mason Matthews is 6'7". He's the tallest guy on the floor, and he had his back to the basket, nobody there, and tried to underhanded pass instead of just turning around, shooting a jump shot from about 8 feet in. Lynn, he'll pull up three-pointer. No good. Rebound. Caleb Franklin with authority. Gets it off to Schaefer. He'll bring it up left side of the floor this time. Speeds up, underhanded toss to Mathis. Picks up his dribble, gets on the right wing to Franklin. Atkins in the corner. We'll use a screen. Greenbrier makes the switch. And now Schaefer takes it baseline. Here comes the double team. Cross-court pass. They reverse it around. Mathis not open from the left wing. Gets it back to Atkins. And a runner in the lane won't go, and a whistle and a foul. They say before the shot. This is going to be on Greenbrier. The Greenbrier fans behind us are upset. Cyclone fans are cheering almost sarcastically. That's number 2 on Lynn. And Clifton, Juwan Clifton, number 11, checks back in for Greenbrier. That's just the second foul called on Greenbrier, but both of them called on Lynn. Inbounds pass comes to Brock. Bounce pass underneath, goes out of bounds. Nobody touched it.
Don't try to bounce pass.
It wasn't that. It wasn't the bounce pass. It was the fact that Atkins was double teamed and they had him fronted. He wasn't open. There was open guys elsewhere. Just a little tough decision there. 2:02 left to play first quarter. Russellville trailing 6-4. Dunlap hands it off to Brady Jerry. Gets it on the right side to Dillon. He backs it back out. He's guarded by Franklin. Franklin still trying to get the 5-second count and whistle, and a foul called on Caleb Franklin. Caleb thinks he got the block clean. That's going to be the 6th team foul called on Russellville, and the first foul called on Caleb. And Coach Pennington asking Cade if he's okay, and he says, I'm fine. He has not been subbed out yet. Minute 48 left to play first quarter. Free throw is good by Dillon. They have one made field goal. Everything else has been from the free throw line.
Yeah, they're 5 of 5 from free throw.
Caleb Franklin checks out for Russellville, and for him will be Trey Allen. And a 4-point lead as Dillon hits them both. 8-4 our score. They're going to pressure with a couple of guards in the backcourt. Allen surveying it. Drives around them easily. In the front court, gets it to Mathis. Left wing three-pointer, no good. Trey Allen, though, getting the rebound on the right side. Out to Schaefer. He'll try his hand at 3, and he knocks it down from the top of the key. Cade Schaefer just cut the lead to 1. Dunlap into the corner. Dillon back to Dunlap. He tries to answer. He doesn't. Backside rebound by Atkins. Russellville can take the lead with a basket. Allen in the front court. Gets it to Mathis. Fakes the 3. Double team. Atkins. Free throw line. Out. Schaefer. Three-pointer. Good! Schaefer nothing but net from the left wing. He's got 2 threes here and 8 points, and Russellville leads by 2, 10-8. Greenbrier slowing it up with a minute left to play here in the first quarter. Dunlap in the corner to Dillon. They go inside to Matthews. AJ working against Savion Brock. Turnaround jumper. Front of the iron, no good. He falls down. Schaefer in the front court after getting the rebound. Lost the handle on it. Down the floor. It's a 2-on-0 break, and a layup is good by Juwan Clifton. 35 seconds left to play first quarter. We're all tied at 10. Trey Allen uses a screen. Can't get around it. They eventually get in the corner to Atkins. They get it back to Schaefer. And Coach Pennington saying, wait till 10, wait till 10. What he means is wait till 10 seconds on the clock before you make your move. 17 seconds left. Allen uses a screen. He's going to go to the lane. Now kicks it out. Schaefer, three-pointer from the right wing. No good. Atkins trying to get the rebound. Clifton had it. He falls down. No call. There's no walking call. Jerry in the front court. Throws it off the official. It's picked up by Cade Schaefer with 1 second. Half-court shot is going to be no good as it hits the side of the iron. We've come to the end of a very entertaining first quarter with our score. Russellville 10, Greenbrier 10. We'll take a break. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball in River Country, KCJC.
Are you in need of an overhead door? Do you have a door that jams or needs repair? Then turn to the River Valley's most trusted garage door professionals, Windsor Overhead Door. In business since 1974, they've served the Russellville area from their current location on Modesto Street for more than 25 years. When it comes to installation, service, and repair, you need to be coming to Windsor Overhead Door. Call them today if you have some questions, 968-6642. Taking care of families. That's what the folks at C&D Drugstore have been doing in historic downtown Russellville for more than 6 decades. decades when it comes to all your pharmaceutical needs. When it comes to compounding, special medicines, R.D. Walker and his staff are there to serve you. And most importantly, if you need delivery, if you need curbside pickup, you need C&D Drugstore on the corner of B and Commerce in downtown Russellville, a 60-year tradition.
Cyclones and Greenbrier both tied at 10 at the end of the first quarter. Greenbrier with 2 made field goals in that first quarter. Russellville, a couple big threes by Cade Schaefer. He has 8 of Russellville's 10 points. Greenbrier will have the basketball to start the second quarter. Fouls pretty uneven, and Coach Pennington had something to say the official right as the quarter was being done. 6 fouls on Russellville, 2 on Greenbrier. Here on the left wing is Brady Jerry. They tried to go the alley-oop backside. It's caught and missed by Matthews. He gets his own rebound, put back up and in. A.J. Matthews, he's 6'7", just tough to guard. Greenbrier up by 2. Panthers lead at 12-10. Mathis fakes the 3. Gets on the right wing to Atkins. Back to the top of the key, and Cade Schaefer. Schaefer, double team, bounce pass in the corner. Caught by the left hand by Red Atkins. Mathis out near the top. Cade Schaefer, he's going to try his hand at a 3. It's good, and he's knocked down, so he draws the foul. This foul coming on Evan Dillon. You know, on his last 3 that he missed, he was actually slapped on the hand. We saw it because it was over on our angle. They got him that time, and he's going to the free throw line for the 4-point play try.
This is the first free shot that Russellville has taken.
Substitution coming in. That's the first foul called on Dillon. Just their 3rd team foul. And we have a stoppage of play because they're making Jawan Clifton tuck in his shirt. That's what the delay is. Cade now with 3 threes. He's got 11 points. A free throw is good. Boy, hit the back of the iron, went straight up and straight down. Russellville leads it on the 4-point play, 14-12. 7:15 left to play in the first half. Brady Jerry gives it up to Kobe Dunlap. Now at the top of the key is Mason Matthews. Left side, back to Jerry. They get on the baseline. Turnaround jumper is no good by Kobe Dunlap. Rebound by Sikowski, who's back in there. Gives it off. Trey Allen and Schaefer, and they're finally going to guard Cade a little bit, I guess. No-look pass. A great pass from Bowen. Matthew Sikowski. Reverse. Layup is good. Wow. Sikowski a little quicker than what they realized. I think they thought he was going to dish it back out. What a great play.
And he stayed away from getting his shot blocked.
He's got 4, and that's the exact lead by Russellville here at 16-12. On the right side is Brady Jerry. They're circling back around underneath. They've tried to go with 2 lobs. And here's a pull-up jump by Clifton. We'll give that to him all day long. He missed the 18-footer, but the backside rebound by A.J. Matthews missed the follow, and Allen with great position to get the rebound. Double team, his pass deflected, and he gets it back. Underhanded pass now to Cade Schaefer. Step back, 3-pointer. Wow! Holy cow! Sometimes you're hot, sometimes you're blazing. And Cade Schaefer is blazing right now. 4 threes, including one of them a 4-point play, and Greenbrier wants to take a timeout. Russellville leads at 19-10. And the best part about Cade Schaefer doing this is his dad dancing in the stands there. We're going to take a 30-second break. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball in River Country, KCJC.
With a little help from First Aid Bank, Nikki Graybill opens Soul to Soul Yoga in downtown Russellville. Every day, she helps people make it flexible, and we make it personal. With the latest online banking, financial products, and convenience you can count on. Every transaction, every interaction, every customer, every day. First State Bank, member FDIC. Stop by and see us, or visit fsbmybank.com.
15 points for Cade Schaefer. The Cyclones lead it by a score of 19-12. Plenty of time to go, but man, this is exciting. And it's really exciting when we start shooting like that. And you know, when you're feeling it, you shoot it. And that was a step back 3. Not always the best form, but it doesn't matter when you're feeling it. There's a reach-in foul. It's going to be called on Cade Schaefer. That's number 2 on him, and now you got to worry about his fouls. I don't think Cade's been out of the game yet. They started to go to the bench, and now they thought better of it. That's the 8th team foul in Russellville. Sorry, 7th team foul in Russellville. They change it. 1-1 now for Brady Jerry. Every foul from here on out for the rest of the first half called on Russellville. They're going to be shooting. And Brady Jerry knocks it down, earns the bonus. They're perfect 7 for 7 from the free throw line.
Well, you'd like to see a miss.
He didn't miss that one. It rolled around. This is the tough part, is when you get all these free throws and you got to get worried about foul trouble. Russellville, though, leading 19-14 on the attack. In the corner to Sikowski, just inside the three-point line. He's going to work his way in, spin move, nice little pump fake, has a shot blocked, but they got a good part of the arm, too, as they got part of the ball, and he's going to the free throw line. And Greenbrier's fans upset about that one, but I think if there wasn't so disparaging a foul call, I don't know if that would have been called. But good grief, when your team's only committed 3 fouls, you look up there and you see that. That's number 1 on A.J. Matthews. He's one of the ones we do want to get in foul trouble, and Rhino hits the free throw. He's got 5 points. He and Cade, the only guys that have scored for Russellville so far. Big games, you got to make free throws, and Rhino steps up, knocks them both down. He's got 6 points. Russellville's lead is back to 7, 21-14. We'll trade baskets with them the rest of the way. I'll be fine with that.
Yeah.
Brady Jerry gets it off Dunlap, reverse layup, won't go. Boy, as hot as he was the first time these two teams played, he had 26 points. He's ice cold right now with 0. Russellville on the move, no-look pass inside to Atkins. Turns around, gives it back to Mathis. Mathis is good at that no-look pass. Get off to Cade Schaefer, three-pointer, no good. A.J. Matthews with the backside rebound. Cade was knocked down again, but didn't get the call that time. Jerry slows up at the free throw line. Nice look pass by Brady Jerry to A.J. Matthews with the layup. He's got 8 points, but it's only his second field goal. And the lead is down to 5. Russellville leading at 21-16. Cade Schaefer double teamed in the corner to Trey Allen. He'll take it baseline. Bounce pass out, they reverse it around. They've left Mathis wide open. Three-pointer, boom! Oh, Mathis' first field goal of the game. I don't care if he hadn't hit any. You can't leave that guy open, and I'm glad they did. 24-16, the Cyclones lead it. And what a great pass by Atkins. The extra pass to get it to Mathis, who is wide open near the top of the key. 4:28 left to play here in the first half. Cyclones lead it by 8. Get it to Clifton. They're setting a screen for him. One bounce pass and gets it off to A.J. Matthews, who hits the layup. He's got 10 points.
We got to get in front of the big guys to keep them from taking that step toward the basket.
Here's Atkins. He'll take it all the way. Runner missed. Rebound. Mason Matthews has it. Atkins knocked to the floor. He's looking for a call. He's not going to get it. Jerry in the front court. Slow down. Get it to Clifton. Underneath with his pass to Mason Matthews. 10-footer won't go. Ball tipped. Goes straight to Dunlap. He misses the 10-footer. Ball tipped around a couple times. Come on, Russell will grab it. They do. Trey Allen dribbles around a double team and quickly into the front court. No look pass. Taking the baseline was Atkins. No, check that. It's Mathis. He tries to give it to Atkins, and it's deflected off. And Mathis upset. He got bumped, I think, or just under the eye, and he was not happy about that. We got some substitutions coming on. Sikowski comes out, Atkins comes out, and Cade Schaefer comes out. Savion Brock back in the game. Grant Smith back in the game. And in the game for the first time, number 22, 6'2 senior, Bryson Korsmeyer. Korsmeyer gets the inbounds pass. They'll reverse it around eventually on the left side to Trey Allen. They make the switch. Now they got a double team. Somebody's open. Cross-court pass to Mathis. He's the one open. Three-pointer won't go. There's Bryson Korsmeyer. Sky and get the rebound. Baseline jumper won't go. Ball tipped a couple times. Savion Brock saves it for Russellville. Grant Smith to Korsmeyer, faking the three. He'll take it. Baseline, bounce pass to Mathis. No look pass out to Grant Smith. Back to Korsmeyer. Russellville moving the basketball quickly around. They float it out up top to Mathis, and I get to take a break for a second.
Well, they did the right thing. They wasn't getting a shot underneath, so you bring the ball back out and set it up again and start all over.
Here's splitting the double team with Trey Allen, and he hits the layup, and he draws the foul. They set the screen. They both came with a double team, and he split it. And a great job by Allen. He has a knack for hanging in the air. It's like when he jumps, he just sort of floats up and down. And he drew that contact. That's called on Mason Matthews, the 6'7 junior. That's his first. Allen going to the free throw line. Misses the free throw. Rebound is going to be taken by Grant Smith underneath. As he was laying on the ground, he got it to Savion Brock, who's fouled. Smith and A.J. Matthews were both on the ground. Somehow Grant Smith got it and without moving flipped it out to Savion. And that foul's going to be on Mason Matthews. That's his second. And the 16 fouls, the foul's a little bit more even now. It's 7-6. Savion's first free throw is good. Russellville leading it 27-18 with 3:01 left to play here in the first half. Second free throw, hit them both. Good job, Savion. 6'6" sophomore. And Brady Jerry with it. 10-point lead for the Cyclones. Their largest lead of the game. Jawan Clifton. Badly set screen, but he dribbles out, gets it now on the left side to Jerry. They throw it out on the right wing to Mason Matthews. He had to pin it against the floor, so he lost his dribble. He gets it to Clifton. Clifton steps inside the three-point line. Long two-pointer is good. Long 18-footer there. It's an 8-point lead for Russellville. Mathis looking for somebody to give it to. He gives it to Trey Allen. We have 2:28 left to play here in the first half. Kordsmeyer gets it out to Mathis. They're out to meet him. In the corner to Allen. He's in the left corner. He'll split the double team. Bounce pass to Mathis. A long three. This one no good. Rebound. Savion Brock goes out to get it. Gets it out. Trey Allen, three-pointer. This one won't go. And with the rebound is A.J. Matthews. Clifton has it. Brings it up left side of the floor. Weaving his way now to the right wing. Flashing almost a steal by Allen. Clifton gets it. Fadeaway jumper, no good. Tipped up, no good. We got a foul called on Grant Smith. This will be his first. And the 18th foul on Russellville. It'll send A.J. Matthews to the free throw line. He's got 10 points now. He's 4 of 4 from the line with 1:57 left to play here in the first half. First free throw is no good. Checking in for the Cyclones will be Cade Schaefer. And he will replace Grant Smith. Good long break there for Cade. He's got to be careful. He's got 2 fouls. That goes along with his 15 points. The free throw is good by A.J. Matthews. He hits 1 of 2. He's got 11 points for the Panthers. Russellville's lead is 7, 28-21 now with 1:52 left to play here in the first half. Cade Schaefer, bounce pass to Mathis on the right side, back to Cade. And Greenbrier still in that matchup zone. They're really extending it out and looking to trap on the wing. They don't want to give up those wing threes. Russellville, they're not taking any bad shots. Savion Brock on the baseline. Their pass is deflected and stolen away. It's a 2-on-1. Pass ahead to Matthews. He has to save it in bounds, and he does. Straight to Trey Allen. It was a bad pass by Jerry that led to all that. Kordsmeyer, open, right wing. Three-pointer, good. Bryson Kordsmeyer knocking down the three, and the Cyclones' lead is 10, 31-21.
And Greenbrier's walking back down for offense. I think they're out of breath.
I think they're a little shell-shocked there because Russellville, you don't know who's going to shoot the three. It's hard to cover everybody, especially when you're trying to double team. Somebody's open. Clifton has it near the top. He takes a long three. He answers. Boy, there was no rotation on that ball, just barely moving through the air. It's back to a 7-point lead for the Cyclones. Trey Allen picks up his dribble on the right wing. Cross-court pass. Kordsmeyer open. Left wing. Three-pointer. No good. There's Savion Brock underneath. Has the rebound. He goes back up and he's fouled. Brady Jerry had good position once he got it, but they got him with the foul. They're lucky because it was actually A.J. Matthews who hit him across the arm, and that's their guy. He's got 11 points. Should be number 2 on him. That's number 1 on Brady Jerry. And Savion going to the free throw line to shoot 2 shots. First free throw is good. So Greenbrier, I'm sure they didn't like the foul, but they got to be feeling good that wasn't called on one of their main guys. One of their main scorers, I should say. Second free throw is good, though. Savion hits them both. He's 4 for 4 here in the second quarter. 32 seconds left to play here in the first half. Russellville's lead is 33-24. Packed house here at Cyclone Arena. It's been a while since we've had the crowd this big. It's fantastic. You got the first 6 rows of the student section standing up over on that far side. Crossover dribble by Clifton. Can't shake. Cade Schaefer dribbles the free throw line. Needs help. Gets it off to Dunlap. Drives around his man. Nice feed underneath. A.J. Matthews missed the layup. He got fouled by Savion Brock, and that was almost a 3-point play. That ball rolled across the iron. And A.J. Matthews going to the free throw line once again. This is his 4th trip there as he's 5 of 6 from the line. That's number 3 on Savion Brock, and he's going to have to get out of there. First free throw is good. 12 points by A.J. Ryan Sikowski replaces Savion Brock. That was a good call, but it's a tough call because that's number 3 on Savion, who's played fantastically for Russellville. Second free throw is good. 13 points for Matthews. 9 seconds. Russellville in the front court here with 7. Trey Allen on the right wing. 4 seconds to shoot. Dribbles, splits a double team down the middle lane, pump fake, and he draws the foul with .9 left. Greenbrier did the wrong thing, and they left their feet. I don't understand it. You're 6'7". Trey Allen is 6 foot. Why are you leaving your feet to block the shot? You let him come in. So a great job by Trey Allen by getting those guys up in the air. And they're going to call a foul on Colby Dunlop. You got to be kidding me. That was on Matthews.
Yeah, that's 2.
Yeah, that's 2 that they could have had on him. Now, so he's got 1 instead of 3. First free throw was good by Trey Allen with 9/10 of a second left. Second free throw is short. Dunlap gets it. Flings it the length of the court. Nowhere close. We've come to the end of the very entertaining first half with our score. The Cyclones 34 and the Greenbrier Panthers 26. We'll take a break. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball in River Country, KCJC.
KCJC, Darknell, Russellville.
You guys play the best country of all.
River Country. KCJC.
Title insurance helps to protect your property from persons saying they own a part of it. You need to protect the biggest purchase and most valuable asset in your lifetime. Kearns Abstract, serving Johnson County for 40 years, now comes to Pope and Logan counties. Kearns Abstract is now open in Russellville. They can serve your needs for title, closings, and mineral searches in Russellville and all of Pope and now Logan County. Call them today at 755-4755. Kearns Abstract, 501 East B Street, Russellville, serving Johnson, Logan, and Pope counties.
Richard Roberts with Cogswell Motors. Kick off 2019 in a new vehicle. We still have a few new 2018 year models in stock at the absolute lowest prices you'll find. Shop from the River Valley's largest selection of new Ford, Lincolns, and Mazdas. You can count on Cogswell Motors for the best prices and customer service. Visit us at 1900 East Main in Russellville or online at cogswellmotor.com.
Hi, this is Todd Mamersdorf with Centennial Bank. If you're looking for the right bank or banker, it can be a tough task. Who can you trust? Let us give you a relationship review. Stop by any of our 7 local branches for more information. You will find that we make local loan decisions. We offer some of the latest technology for our deposit customers. We invest in our local communities through schools and nonprofit organizations with our marketing dollars. You've most likely eaten a hamburger with us at a community cookout or worked alongside us at a charity event. Centennial Bank values what you value, a relationship. In fact, your relationship with Centennial Bank is our greatest asset. It's what we strive to protect and strengthen every day with our decisions, our products, and our commitment to our communities. At Centennial Bank, we want to help you find what you believe is valuable. Please contact myself or any of our bankers to start building that relationship. Centennial Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC, NMLS number 564245.
Welcome back to Cyclones, leading at 34-26. Greenbrier, not many made field goals. They've done a lot of damage from the free throw line, but the Cyclones have answered the bell, and just at the right time, making the right pass, making the right defensive play. And I mean, Greenbrier's going to get their points, but Russell right now leading by 8. A really good first half by Coach Pennington's Cyclones.
Great first half. They're battling the boards, which is really great. You're talking about Greenbrier on the free throw line. They're 11 of 12. That's what I've got them. But Russellville has answered with the three-point play. They're 6 of 12. That's 50%. That's great shooting, where Greenbrier's only 1 of 6. So that could be the difference in the game. And free throw line, they're 8 of a great job in battling the boards. They've got 2 big men, Greenbrier does, but it's not intimidating the Russellville Cyclones. We're hanging in there. We're driving to the basket. That's the good thing. And you get those big guys up off their feet, you're going to get a foul called on them.
Cyclones lead it here by 8. We're going to take a break. We come back. We have the stats of the first half. Russell leading at 34-26. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball in River Country, KCJC.
started with in 2004. We started with an affordable car with 24 months or 24,000-mile service contract with a low interest rate. We helped with your sales tax, gave free oil changes to the length of the contract, and reported credit. Best Ride now offers a little more. We have a full service department with all your vehicle needs, a service contract with no deductible, a newer, lower-mile vehicle to choose from. Best Ride's been serving the River Valley for 15 years. You can find us at BestRideArkansas.com, Instagram, and Facebook. So guys, come see us at 621 South Knoxville in Russellville.
For over 70 years, Old South Restaurant at 1330 East Main Street in Russellville has been faithfully serving the River Valley. Whether it's starting your day with a good old-fashioned breakfast or helping you make it through the workday with a hearty home-styled lunch, and of course serving your family with a dinner that would even make your mama proud. Old South Restaurants on Main Street in Russellville. We're here for you.
We're here for you, so come on by Old South.
Corey Beeson and the folks at Beeson Roofing Solutions are proud to support local sports in the River Valley. And they also want to say a special thank you to all their loyal customers and the community for their business. So if you have a problem with your roof, whether it be on your home or business, visit BeesonRoofing.com to see their work or call 967-2288 to schedule a free estimate or second opinion today from your local roofing experts, Beeson Roofing Solutions.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service. We're more than just tires. Consistent, responsive, honest, and fair. What makes us different? We're the ones who care. Trust our experience to know what you need. Professional and fast. See what we mean. Arkansas Tire and Auto Service. We're more than just tires.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, 2304 East Main, Russellville.
Welcome back. They're doing a appreciation video to those in the military that's graduated from Russellville High School, and that's fantastic all through the years, and showing them their class and where they graduated from, should say, from Russellville High School, and whether they're active, inactive, and kind of neat going on right now. Russellville leading at halftime 34-26. We'll give you the scoring totals for the Cyclones. In that first half, they were led by Cade Schaefer, 15 points. He had 4 threes, including a 4-point play for the Cyclones. Great job by Cade Schaefer. Really helped Russellville as he scored. Russellville's 10 points in the first quarter. We were tied 10-10. He scored 8 of those 10, so really kept Russellville in the game and helped erase that early deficit. That 4-point play cut into that lead, or the three-pointer that he made cut in that lead and helped give Russellville the lead. Good job by Cade Schaefer in that first half. Cyclones were led by, secondly, by Ryan Sikowski, who ended the first half with 6 points. Savion Brock had 4, and all of them for the free throw line. He stepped up four from the line. Bad news is he's got 3 fouls. 3 points for Trey Allen, Bryson Kordsmeyer, and Bo Mathis had 3 also. Brock's the only guy in foul trouble for Russellville with 3. Cade Schaefer does have 2, so he's got to be careful. As far as Greenbrier, they were led by A.J. Matthews. He had 13 points in the first half. Jawan Clifton with 9. Nobody with more than 2 for the Panthers. This is a big game. Greenbrier 16-4 on the year. Russellville 13-7, but both teams 6-1 in conference play. So after the first round of conference, these two teams are tied for first. Greenbrier is leading because they beat Russellville by 4 in overtime at Greenbrier. And so if we start the playoffs before this game, they would be the 1 seed, we'd be the 2 seed. You got to finish in the top 4 in order to make it to the state playoffs. So Russellville sitting pretty good after that first round, but they're getting greedy, and nothing wrong with that. Russellville wanting more, and they're starting off the right way this first half. Hopefully they come out and hang on in the second half, leading here by 8. I want to tell you that we're going to be on the road on Tuesday. Both Lady Cyclones and Cyclones will travel to Greenwood. And Russellville will be back at home 1 week from tonight as they host BB. Just think of this. Russellville's home games now are going to be the next Friday night. Every Friday night they're going to be home here at Cyclone Arena. Welcome you to come on out and until the season's over. So home games all Friday nights, road games all Tuesday nights for the rest of the regular season. And that includes the senior night against Little Rock Christian on February the 22nd. And then the state tournament will be hosted by Lake Hamilton High School. We'll take another break and come back with your second half as the Cyclones lead at 34-26 here at halftime. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball on River Country KCJC.
Hi, this is Carl Kirtley, Vice President and Commercial Loan Officer at Rivertown Bank, and we are so proud to sponsor local sports. We know that our young people will carry the fine values and discipline they learn in sports through the rest of their lives. Thank you to all of our customers, our friends, and neighbors for your business throughout the year. And please remember, the biggest impact you can make on our local economy is when you bank local. And local is what we are all about at Rivertown Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Parents have a hard job. How do you feed the kids good food without breaking the bank? When you dine in at Steak and Shake on Saturday and Sunday, kids eat free with every $9 spent, and your food is always made to order. Steak and Shake on Parkway Drive. Steak and Shake's reward app makes saving super easy. Download the Steak and Shake Rewards app for free. Then order and pay from your device or smartphone, and every $50 that you spend, you get $5 in rewards. Steak and Shake on Parkway Drive.
Beltner's Athletes Corner sale is now in progress. Save up to 40% off selected athletic apparel by Nike, Russell Athletic, Columbia, The North Face, Adidas, and Oakley. Beltner's is closing out selected athletic footwear by Nike, Adidas, Reebok, Asics, New Balance, Brooks, and Saucony. Enjoy the comfort and quality of the best brands in athletic footwear and apparel at clearance prices at Beltner's Athletes Corner, 2320 West Main, open 9:30 to 6 Monday through Saturday for the spectacular savings event. All sales during this special event are final.
Hey, it's Drew Mitchell for Lakeside Oral, Facial, and Dental Implant Surgery. Lakeside is really proud this year to be sponsoring our local sports all throughout the River Valley. They're committed to the area. It's just another way they show that. When you're in the market for dentures, wisdom teeth, or whatever the case may be, remember Lakeside Oral, Facial, and Dental Implant Surgery, and check out their website at lakesideofs.com. Lakeside Oral Surgery, helping make the broadcast of local sports throughout the River Valley possible.
Welcome back. Well, they put an extra 3 minutes on the clock, so both teams could get some warm-up shots in because the video ran a little longer. But that's okay. Nothing wrong with that. I mean, there's nothing wrong with supporting and honoring the military. I think this is fantastic that they did this. Russellville leads it at halftime, 34-26. Want to give our congratulations to the Russellville Lady Cyclones. They got back on the winning track here, defeating the Greenbrier Lady Panthers earlier tonight by a score of 50-33. Lady Cyclones are led by Anna Myers, who had 11 points. Kara Davis had 10. Z. McAllister with 8, and Helen Vardaman had 6 points. And the Lady Cyclones now improving to 5-4 in conference. 5-3 in conference play, and no worse than a 4 seed right now. They came in as a 4 seed with a 1-game lead over Siloam Springs, so no worse than that right now. As far as our Cyclones, we keep saying that they and Greenbrier, the boys, are tied at 6-1. That's a 1-game lead on Alma. Alma has 2 losses, both to Greenbrier and Russellville. What's weird is Russellville mercy ruled Little Rock Christian, and that was Greenbrier's loss. I just don't see that. I mean, nothing against Little Rock Christian, but if you watch both teams, I don't see how in the world they beat Greenbrier, and that was their only loss. I just assumed it was at Alma.
Greenbrier must have had a very cold night.
Must have.
Against Little Rock Christian.
Yeah, and would love to see the video of that game. My goodness. But both teams 6-1. Alma would be the 3 seed right now as they're sitting at 5-2. They have a 1-game lead on Little Rock Christian, who's 4-3. Maybe Little Rock Christian had a bad night when we played them, but Russellville mercy ruled them, and the game was never really close after the first quarter. Valonia at 3-4. They're on the outside looking in, but only 1 game out of Little Rock Christian. Russellville Cyclones and Lady Cyclones will travel to Greenwood on Tuesday night for an away game, and then back here at home a week from tonight as they host BB. Remember, Russellville beat BB earlier this year, but boy, that was a game we had to sweat out. We did not play very well, didn't shoot very well. Somehow came away with a victory. You talk about gutting out a win. Russellville gutted out a 48-42 win against BB. But just goes to show you, Russellville, I mean, anybody can win with their A game. You're a good team if you can win with your B game and C game, and that's what Russellville's done at times. Right now, they played their A game in the first half, and that's why they lead 34-26. We're ready to start the second half. It'll be Russellville Cyclone basketball. Russellville will start off with their original starting 5. Cade Schaefer, Bo Mathis, Ryan Sikowski, Grant Smith, and Trey Allen. Schaefer with 2 fouls, Savion Brock on the bench with 3 fouls. And for Greenbrier, it will be their original starting 5 also. Matthews, Lynn, Clifton, A.J. Matthews, and Kobe Dunlap. Mason Matthews, who has not scored, he's number 4. A.J. Matthews, who has scored, he leads them with 13 points. He is number 23. All right, we're ready. We've been ready for a while. I didn't want to stop that first half. Give me a second to catch my breath, and then let's go. Cade Schaefer gets it to Mathis. Mathis, cross-court pass to Grant Smith. He trailed the pass, and so he's able to catch it. Dribbles the left elbow, needs help, gets it out to Cade Schaefer. Starts his drive, tucks it like a running back, high off the glass with the shot, no good. I can't believe that didn't go down. All over the place on that rim, it just didn't fall.
Yeah, it hit every part of the rim you could think of.
Greenbrier with the basketball. Clifton uses a screen, turns around, gives it to Lynn. Back to Clifton near the top of the key, but he's way out there. They're going to go inside to A.J. Matthews. Splits a double team with a nice little move and put it up and in. He's got 15. 34-28. Cyclones still lead by 6. Grant Smith gives it up. Cade Schaefer on the right side. Little stop and go action. Picks up his dribble on the baseline. Needs help. Gets it to Mathis on the right wing. He'll use a screen. They make the switch. Step back three-pointer is in and out, no good. Rebound comes to Lynn on the baseline. It was tipped right to him. 3 guys went up, and then it came down straight to him. And here's Clifton. Stop and go. Layup from the left side is good. And Clifton with 11 points. And just like that, the 8-point lead is down to 4. 34-30. Mathis at the top of the key. Tried to go into the right elbow. Ball was tipped away, but coming out on the right wing was Sikowski to get it. He'll give it up to Cade Schaefer. 6:30 left to play here in the third quarter. Schaefer again his drive. This one, though, he cashes in with the layup.
When he gets close to that basket, he carries that ball like a halfback does about the time he's going to hit the line of scrimmage. So he's protecting it.
Well, it was a good move the first time. It just didn't go in. That's the third time we've seen that move, and he's hit the layup twice. And if it's open, you got to take it. I mean, if you miss the layup, it's still the best shot you can get. Here's a three-pointer missed by Matthews, tipped by Mathis straight to Cade Schaefer. And you can hear Coach Pennington yell wolf. He could tell somebody was coming up behind Cade. Cade avoided that, gets it to Trey Allen in the corner. Fakes the three, drives, pump fake, and shot up and in.
Allen just muscled that ball up.
Well, he pump faked. He didn't get the guy up, and so he went up and he shot it quick. He didn't jump. He just put it up real quick. I'm not getting my shot blocked. Quick trigger on that. Russell, their lead is back to 8, 38-30. 5:32 left to play, third quarter. On the left wing is Lynn. He'll take it baseline around his man. Bounce pass on the baseline to Mason Matthews. His drive, an air ball from 8 feet away, but caught underneath by Clifton, and Jawan Clifton put it up and in. He's got 13. Coach Pennington telling his team, you got to block him out. Doesn't need to get that offensive rebound off the air ball. A little stop and go this time by Schaefer. Gets it on the right side to Sikowski, eyeing his man. Drives around him, layup good. Holy cow, how quick is the feet of Ryan Sikowski.
Quicker than what Matthews thought it was.
Yeah, Matthews was looking for help, and he didn't get it. Clifton, three-pointer, no good. Ball tipped, and Sikowski brings it down one-handed. Big right hand, gets it off to Schaefer. Schaefer up the floor, left side, draws a double team, they back away. Cross-court pass in the corner. Allen, three-pointer, rolls off the iron. Mason Matthews with the rebound. He has to avoid Sikowski, and then he'll hand it off to number 10, Lynn. Lynn, step back, 18-footer. Little flat on the shot, doesn't get the bounce. I don't think that's the shot you want. Step back, shoot the three if you're going to do that. Sikowski, another rebound. Trey Allen in the front court. Cade Schaefer, Sikowski trailing the play, jump stop in the lane, and Cade going to draw the foul. And this will be on number 10, Lynn.
That's 3 on him, isn't it?
It is.
Yes.
I'd rather be 3 fouls on a guy that scored. Cole Lynn here has 3 fouls, but he has not scored. Not saying he's not important, but I'm all for getting their leading scorer in foul trouble. Nice pass inside. No look pass from Mathis, goes off the hands of Grant Smith. He just wasn't ready for it, but Russell gets it back. Here's a 15-footer by Schaefer, no good. And out of bounds, last touch by Russellville. Russell all around the basket. Even when their shots don't go, right now they're high percentage shots.
They are, and they're just hanging on to the rim. They'll start falling.
40-32, the Cyclones lead it. 4 minutes left to play here in the third quarter. Kordsmeyer will check in at the next set ball. Lob inside to Matthews, and he put it up and in. And Sikowski just caught wrong place, wrong time. As that wasn't really his man, he stepped up, tried to help, and Matthews did the smart thing, jumping into him. And that's number 2 on Rhino. And Matthews will go to the line for the three-point play.
With us over here, it's 20/20 vision, and you could say, well, why didn't you just hold your position?
Free throw miss, lost out of bounds by Greenbrier. Well, that wasn't his man. He was stepping up trying to help. because Russellville had gambled, tried to get the steal on the entry pass and didn't get it. So, but they didn't complete the three-point play. It was last touch by Greenbrier. So Russellville has it. Lead is 6, 40-34. Set a screen. They don't go for it. Allen, pump fake, double team, out. Kordsmeyer was open, won't take it, gets it out. Tried to get it to Mathis. Allen was there, didn't realize Mathis was behind him. Bo has it now on the right side. They'll get in the corner to Kordsmeyer. Right back to Grant Smith. He'll reverse it around. Trey Allen, catch, shoots, left side three-pointer, won't go. Tipped, and Dunlop has it on the clear out. He has a spin around. Allen, his layup blocked by Sikowski. Blocked by Rhino. And rebound by Mathis. Allen in the front court has numbers if he wants to attack. He does. Pump fake shot blocked out of bounds by A.J. Matthews. And there's some little jawing going on, or posing. No, nobody saying anything, just eyeing it between A.J. Matthews and Trey Allen. Trey Allen, though, he's not gonna bite on that. He immediately goes to the baseline, so I'm going to be the trigger man here. He inbounds it to Grant Smith. They leave him open. He won't take it in the corner to Kordsmeyer. Now to Mathis on the left wing. Crossover dribble. Steps three-pointer is no good. Rebound Sikowski came right to him. Good job, Rhino. Pump fake underneath. Shot up and in. And he draws the foul. Number 4. That'll be on Mason Matthews, his third. The Sikowski did a good job of not going over the back. He went up. It came right to him. He split the double team. And the free throw is good by Rhino. He's a perfect 3 for 3 from the free throw line, and he's got 11 points. And Russellville's lead is now 9, 43-34. A.J. Matthews on the right side. Gets it out the top of the key. Lynn got away with a travel. He'll drive. Gets on the baseline. A.J. Matthews open, 15-footer. Russellville lucky. He was wide open. He missed it. Trey Allen with the rebound. They could have called a walk on Trey Allen. They could have called a foul on Greenbrier. They let both of them go. Smart play, because you don't call the foul on Greenbrier unless you have to. And then a reach-in foul in the front court on Lynn. That's number 4 on him. Now, Greenbrier wanted a walk on that, but really it was the push that caused him to walk. So Fisher probably said, hey, we'll let that go. Russell going to inbound it on the left baseline. Bounce pass in the corner to Sikowski. Fakes the handoff. He'll drive around his man. Shot up, no good. A.J. Matthews with the rebound. He's looking to see if he can push it up. His pass is intercepted by Cade Schaefer. Lobs it up now. Layup is no good by Sikowski. There's Grant Smith with the follow. No good, but he draws the foul. And Sikowski upset at himself that he didn't cash in on that layup. It was a great pass from Schaefer. And Schaefer said, hey, it's okay. It's okay. We'll get it. We'll get it next time.
Yeah.
And Grant Smith going the line to shoot 2.
And that foul's on number 23, Matthews. That's the one we really need to get out of there.
Yeah, that's just his second, though. And Grant Smith, first free throw, no good. Number 5, Evan Dillon will replace number 4, Mason Matthews. Brady Jerry had replaced Lynn earlier, who had his 4th foul, but we're worried about Matthews right now. Second free throw is good. Grant Smith makes 1 of 2. Okay with that, especially since it got a second foul called on A.J. Matthews. That guy's good. 10-point lead for the Cyclones, 44-34. On the right side, Jawan Clifton working against Trey Allen. Dribbled it off his foot, and it's picked up by Cade Schaefer. Cade, one-on-one, coming in left side, feeds it underneath to Grant Smith with a layup. How did Cade Schaefer see him? Grant Smith was behind him. And we have a timeout called by Greenbrier. Schaefer, it was a one-on-one. I don't see how he saw Grant Smith coming in behind him, but he fed him for the layup. And we'll take a break. The Cyclones lead it by 12. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball in River Country, KCJC.
Joshua Fine Jewelry, a luxury establishment in the heart of downtown Russellville, are taking it back to the good old days with a family-owned, family-operated business that pride themselves on personal interactions, beautiful custom craftsmanship, and an insanely knowledgeable and helpful staff that go above and beyond just for you. Joshua's Fine Jewelry is giving a huge shout-out to all of our local River Valley and Natural State athletes. You guys are the real MVPs. Be sure to like Joshua's Fine Jewelry on Facebook today and go and give them a visit in downtown Russellville at 310 West Main Street.
Welcome back. The Cyclones lead at 46-34. They tried outlet and actually had numbers, but A.J. Matthews' pass was intercepted by Cade Schaefer. That led to a break. And then that last one, Clifton actually dribbled it off his own foot, and then he fell down. Couldn't help with the defense. Cade on a one-on-one, hit Grant Smith behind him, and Smith with the layup gives Russellville a 12-point lead. Greenbrier with the basketball. Brady Jerry started his drive. He'll try to drive around Schaefer. A whistle and a foul is going to be called on the backside. It'll be on who? Is that Cade? No, good. That's on Grant Smith. Not that I wanted on Grant Smith, but that would have been number 3 on Cade. And this one goes on Grant. That's his second. And they'll inbound on the right baseline. They get it inbounds to Dillon out on the right wing. 1:35 left to play here in the third quarter. They go inside on the right block to A.J. Matthews, trying to get around Sikowski. High arching shot off the backboard and in. Boy, just tip your hat to him if he does that. There's nothing you could do.
No, there's no defense.
Trey Allen, and traveling is going to be the call. Sorry. He got caught with his pivot foot and drug it a little bit and turns over. Russellville leads by 10, though, here with 1:17. Nearing the end of the third quarter, Brady Jerry with a dribble around the half-court line. Gets on the right side to Dillon. Dunlap, a 18-footer is good from the corner. He did not score in the first half. Got that one to go. He scored 26 the last time these two teams played. Cade Schaefer faking the three, gets it left side into the corner. Allen, he usually doesn't pull the trigger on too many threes. He has shot, I think, 2 or 3 tonight. Gets on the baseline to Sikowski, starts his drive, double team, triple team, underhanded pass to a wide open Grant Smith, who hit the layup.
Good move by Grant Smith to get open for Rhino to feed him the ball underneath the basket.
Yeah, think about that. Rhino recognized that he had 3 people on him, said somebody's open. 28 seconds left to play third quarter. Russellville up by 10, 48-38. Brady Jerry with dribbling way out up top. Left side, and then back to the top of the key to A.J. Matthews. On the right side of Jerry, coming off a screen is Clifton, trying to get around Trey Allen, dribbles the left elbow, caught without a dribble, to A.J. Matthews at the top of the key with 10 to shoot. Right side to Dillon. Dillon.
Need to stay on him.
Yeah,
close.
Russellville makes the switch. Dillon, crossover dribble with 3 seconds. Gets it to Dunlap. Fade away three-pointer with a man in his face. He banked it in. You give him that shot all day long. That's okay. You hated that he made it, but you give it to him. We've come to the end of the third quarter with our score. The Cyclones 48 and Greenbrier 41. We'll take a break. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball on River Country, KCJC.
Did you know if your roof isn't maintained regularly, you could void the warranty on your existing roof? Tim Noblet with E&F Roofing has made it his mission to protect your roof or help you get the new roof that will maximize your investments and extend the life of your roof, which can save you money through prevention and maintenance. So before you have another company check your roof, call 479-272-4069 and let E&F Roofing see what they can find and how much you can save by using someone local, someone who cares, right here in the River Valley.
Go Cyclones! Each week, the Cyclone coaches and players prepare a game plan so they can compete and win against their opponent. Without a game plan, there is very little chance of winning. In all areas of life, we must have a game plan if we expect to win. Hi, I'm Mike Giroux with Giroux & Associates, and we'd like to help you put together a plan to protect you and your family from life's uncertainties. Whether it's life insurance, disability insurance, or dental and vision insurance, we're here to help you. Call us for an appointment today at 479-857-2810. And together, let's put together a winning game plan. And go Cyclones!
Well, you hope it doesn't come down to a close game because that shot to close out the third quarter. Good grief. He banks in a 3 on a fadeaway with a guy in his face. You never want to say something's a lucky shot, but come on, man, that was tough.
That was a lucky shot. It was. He was moving to his left also. It just, everything was against the shot. So it was luck.
Russell's lead is 7 as we start the fourth quarter. And Greenbrier with the basketball. So it's like a double possession. They get that 3, and then they get to start the quarter. Final quarter with the basketball. On the left side is Brady Jerry. Dunlap, a three-pointer from the top of the key, no good. A.J. underneath with the rebound, putting it up and again. He's got 21 points.
Got to block him out.
Kordsmeyer, Trey Allen, Mo Mathis, Cade Schaefer, and Ryan Sikowski on the floor for Russellville. Cyclones lead is down to 5. We led by 12 moments ago, it seemed like. Here's a pass that's deflected, but picked up by Mathis. Double team. Underneath Sikowski, nice feed. Count the basket, and he draws the foul. And again, the Cyclones recognizing that here comes the double team. I'm throwing the pass where the double team is coming from. And just so happens, Sikowski was standing right there.
Just a great move by Rhino to keep control of that ball and muscle it up off the backboard.
That's number 2 on Jerry. Free throw won't go. Sikowski now with 13 points. That was a big bucket there because you didn't want to stop after they got the putback. Russell's lead is back 7. Traveling is going to be the call. No, we're going to get a foul called on Russell.
Oh,
Greenbrier's upset that it was on the floor, and Russell's upset that it's not a travel.
That was such a travel.
Yeah,
it wasn't even funny.
It was, but I said Greenbrier's bench is upset, but their fans behind us, they kind of know they got away with one there, but that happens. That happens. Inbounds pass comes up top to A.J. Matthews. They get it to Clifton, who traveled last time but didn't get the call. His turnaround jumper from 15 is good. Don't want him to get hot. He's got 15 points.
Good grief.
Russell's lead is 50-45. 7:04 left to play here in the ball game. Schaefer, cross-court pass in the corner to Trey Allen. Gets on the left wing to Kordsmeyer. Needs some help. Gets it back to Allen. Up to the top of the key. Cade Schaefer's three-pointer won't go. Long rebound comes to Dillon. Dillon will bring it in the front court. It's a 5-point lead for Russellville. Here's a drive by Dunlap. Off the glass. It goes in. Dunlap can't miss. He didn't score it all in the first half, and 7 points down. Let's see. Did we get another delay of game? I should have called.
Might have been on us.
No, it can't be delay of game on us because we got the basketball.
That's right.
That should be a technical foul. Should be a technical foul. And another delay of game. Maybe they just gave him a second warning. Russell got a couple subs in through it. But second delay of game, I think, should be a technical foul. 50-47. Russell's lead is down to 3. Caleb Franklin, who's back in the game, also Red Atkins for the Cyclones. Russell needs a basket here. Sikowski in the corner. Gets it to Atkins, left wing. Starts his drive. Gets it out to Mathis on the left wing. He'll take it baseline. Nice bounce pass, Sikowski. A whistle and a blocking foul is going to be called on the missed shot. They didn't give Rhino any room there. Stepping in there was Brady Jerry. He's not guarding Sikowski, but he stepped in there, and that was the problem there. And so Sikowski will shoot free throws. His first one is good. He's now 4 of 5 from the line. 51-47. Second free throw, missed this one. Rebound comes to Dunlap as there's a long rebound out on the wing. Russell's lead is down to 4 with 6:08 left. Brady Jerry gives it to A.J. Matthews and never got to him. It was knocked away by Atkins, who had to save it in bounds. He saved it in bounds from the right baseline out on the left wing, and it was caught by Clifton for Greenbrier. Good job by not saving inbounds underneath the basket. He flung it way away from the basket. Just bad luck that it went straight to a Panther. 5:46 left to go in the game. They go inside again. It's tipped away, but this time straight to Jerry, and he drives and hits the layup. Brady Jerry's got 4 points. That's his first field goal of the game. It's a 2-point game. Russell led by 12 at one point. Their lead is down to 2. Mathis. Russell needs to get hot. Mathis going to fake as his drive. His layup is good. He's got 5 points. That shot a little hard, but it got caught by the rim and bounced up and in. Russell takes a timeout. Cyclones lead it by 4. We'll take a break. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball in River Country, KCJC.
Hey, it's Drew and Mitchell for Bringus Steakhouse off Main Street in Russellville. Bringus Steakhouse very proud to be sponsoring local sports right here in the River Valley with a commitment to community and a commitment to great service and a great dining experience, not to mention the best cuts of meat. They have prime cuts, which is even better than choice. Check out the sirloin, especially. Best sirloin, in my opinion, in the River Valley, possibly the world. Bringus Steakhouse in Russellville, help making it possible the broadcast of our local athletics in the River Valley.
Well, you know, I like those blowouts. They're more fun. This is too nerve-wracking. Russellville led by 12, so it cut to 2. Just got a basket, making it 53-49. It's okay with a 4-point lead with 1 second left. I don't like it with 5:26 left. Russellville calling that timeout. They still got 4 more. Greenbrier with 3. Russellville made it a 60-second timeout. And Coach Pennington letting his team take a break. Smart. He can do that now with 4 more timeouts here in this final quarter. Ryan Sikowski with 14 points. Russell being led by Schaefer, who has 17. He had 15 at halftime. Hasn't shot very much here in the second half. Every possession so key for Russellville. Congratulations to the Russellville Lady Cyclones. They defeated the Lady Panthers of Greenbrier earlier, 50-33. Really wasn't that close. Anna Myers with 11 and Kara Davis with 10. Now we're back to action. Brady Jerry will bring it up the floor for Greenbrier. Bounce pass on the backdoor cut by Dunlap, and he's going to be fouled on his way to the basket. And Clifton just hung on the rim. That's got to be a technical foul. Russell just saying, you got to call that. Yeah, and that's going to be a foul called on Bo Mathis. Clifton came in to try to get the rebound, and he didn't, and he grabbed the rim, and he just swung on it for a little bit. That's got to be a technical foul. Coach Pennington's up over right next to us saying, how come that wasn't a technical foul? He's not getting any answer. I don't know why. Free throw is good by Dunlap. Can't stress this enough. Dunlap had 26 the first time these two teams played about a month ago. Did not score in the first half, and that scares me because I know he's going to come out like gangbusters, and he has. He's got 8 points now. It's a 3-point game. We're waiting his second free throw. And he missed this one. Rebound. It's, let's see, it's still a scramble for it. Clifton has it in the lane. Has it knocked away by Allen. Picked up by Dunlap. Off the glass. Rolls off the iron. Somehow that did not go down. Hit at the backboard and rolled around and went below the rim and back out. So Russell's lead is 3, 53-50. Just under 5 minutes to play. Trey Allen on the right wing. Uses a screen. They make the switch. Mismatch here. He's got A.J. Matthews on him. Spin move. They make another switch. Layup good. Well, they're taller than Trey Allen, but they're not quicker. And he got the layup there. He's got 7 points, and Russellville leads by 5.
Once you get that big man up, you can go under his arms and score, and that's what Allen did.
Well, A.J. only has 2 fouls, but he did the smart thing. After a while, he just backed away and let Trey go. Brady Jerry, layup good. Good grief, where'd this guy come from? He's got 4 points here in the fourth quarter. He gets the layup. 3-point lead, and here's a steal by Greenbrier, flashing in the passing lane. Jerry to Dunlap, three-pointer, no good. Backside rebound, Sikowski. That three-pointer looked good as soon as he let it go, and it hit the back of the iron. That would have tied the game and really brought the Greenbrier crowd to life. There's no offense to the Greenbrier crowd. They have more fans here than they did in the home game against Russellville. They know it's a big game. Kate Schaefer, three-pointer. This one no good. Here's Atkins fighting to get the rebound. Wow, gets it off Trey Allen. Pump fake, high off the glass, no good, but he draws the foul. A.J. Matthews bumped Trey Allen afterwards. Allen said, how come that's not an extra foul call? And that's going to be number 3 on A.J. Matthews. He bumped him afterwards in the jaw, and Allen backed up. And he was looking for the 4th foul call on him. And Trey Allen going to shoot 2 here. Free throw is good. He's 2 of 3 from the line. 8 points for Trey Allen. Russell's lead is back to 4. And I really like staying 2 possessions or more against these guys. Good grief. Second free throw good. He's got 9, and Russell will back up by 5 once again. Brady Jerry coming off the bench because Lynn having 4 fouls and no points. He's got 6 and 4 here in the fourth quarter. Gave it off to A.J. Matthews, had the ball knocked from him. Way away from the basket. That's not really his game. He's going to take a long 3, though. A three-pointer is no good. And he drew the foul by a good enough acting job by the official there. He fell down. Nobody was around him, but they're going to give the foul called on Atkins. I shouldn't say nobody was around him. Red Atkins was around him, but good grief. A.J. Matthews, he's going to win Academy Award on that one. He's going to get to shoot 3 free throws, and he's an excellent free throw shooter. His first free throw is good.
We need to run that tape back and look at that.
He's only missed 2. His second one's good. He's getting a third one. And we're waiting the third free throw by Matthews, and he hit all 3 of them. Good grief. Now that was, good move by him for falling down, but we had the right angle because he was to our left, Atkins was to our right. Atkins didn't touch it. And there's nothing wrong with that. You fall down, you shoot the 3 if you can. Try to draw the call, and he did. Trey Allen going back the other direction. Layup, rolls off the iron. Atkins fighting with the rebound. This bounces high off the court, and Atkins with the foul is going to be called on Red Atkins as Matthews gets the rebound. And the Greenbrier fans behind us are excited about that. And let's see. And we're going to get a technical foul called on Russellville. Is that what we're calling? Or no? What do we got called here? Oh, no, it's not a one. Okay, he's pointing. He said 21. I don't know what the I thought he was called a technical foul. Okay, no, it's not a 1-and-1 yet. So everybody was walking to the free throw line, and they walked back. I couldn't figure out. 3:04 left to play in the game. Russell's lead is down to 2. A.J. Matthews goes inside to Mason Matthews. Move underneath. A shot up, no good, and a foul called by the guy out on the wing. And this could be, it's going to put him on the free throw line, and that's going to be a foul called on Red Atkins, who's got 3 fouls all here in the fourth quarter. It's going to send Mason Matthews to the free throw line to shoot 2. The first free throw by Mason is good. Russell's lead is down to 1. Atkins will check out. Grant Smith in for him. And 1 free throw for Mason Matthews to tie this game. And he missed it. Rebound, though, let's see. There's a loose ball. It's picked up by Mathis. A.J. Matthews down on the floor, slow to get up. Mathis in the corner to Cade, throws it back. It was almost thrown away. Mathis did a good job. And now the 5-on-4 is over as Matthews is fine. He's up in the front court. So we don't want anybody to get hurt. We're happy about that. Trey Allen.
He's holding on to it.
He's going to drive. Gets it off to Bo Mathis near the top of the key. Allen will take it baseline. It goes right up, missed the layup. Rebound comes to Dunlap. It's a 1-point lead for Russell, but Greenbrier with the basketball. Brady Jerry taking it all the way. Layup is good. Brady Jerry, 6 points here in the fourth quarter, and he's given the Panthers a 1-point lead. Cyclones led at 1 point by 12. They trail by a point here. 2:08 left. Cade Schaefer directing traffic. He's out near the half-court circle. Motioning around. He'll dribble to the left wing. Gets it to Mathis. Wide open three-pointer. Gets the bounce. Knocks it down. Hit the iron twice. Knocked down the 3. Russell's lead is 2. Clifton on the right wing. Picked up by Mathis. Gets it to the top of the key, and A.J. Matthews. And now Coach Simmons wants to take a timeout for Greenbrier. The Cyclones lead at 60 to 58 with 1:43 left. We'll take a quick break. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball on River Country KCJC.
Do you ever look at those beautifully decorated homes and rooms and then wonder, how do they do it? Whether it's one room or your whole house that needs a makeover, come by 2011 East Parkway Drive and let Janice at Parkway Furniture show you what your home could look like with quality brands like Mayo and Flex Steel and tons of different colored fabrics and patterns, plus unique furniture that can match what you already have in your home or totally transform your living space. Come by 2011 East Parkway Drive in Russellville or phone 890-9059 for a free consultation.
Welcome back. Exciting game. Russellville led by 12 and trailed by 1, and a three-pointer by Mathis. It was a little off when he shot it. A couple good bounces for us, though, and Russellville leads it by 2 here.
Yeah, just real good. Russellville's not giving up. They need to keep fighting. We got to block out and get some of these defensive rebounds. We cannot.
Yeah. And it's going to be tough to do because they got 2 guys in there at 6'7". A.J. Matthews and Mason Matthews. 1:43 left. It's crunch time. Both teams in the 1-and-1. Russell with 4 timeouts left. The Panthers with 2. Brady Jerry, who's been a beast. And Brady Jerry, a 5'9" senior, who's got 6 points here in the fourth quarter, 8 for the game. Had it on the right wing. They go back to him. Is Simmons telling them to go for one shot? No, he's telling them motion, but he's telling Jerry to back off a little bit. They had a chance to play for one shot in regulation down there, and they didn't. They took a quick shot with 22 seconds left. Jerry fakes the 3, drives underneath now to Mason Matthews. He got the shot to go, and he drew the foul. A big time for Mason Matthews' first field goal of the game. He's got 3 points in the game, and the foul is going to be called on number 12, Ryan Sikowski. That's his 3rd, and we're all tied at 60. Mason Matthews going to the free throw line, where he's 1 of 2 from the line tonight. Free throw is good. Make it 2 of 3, and it's a 1-point lead for the Panthers. We didn't expect the 3-point play. We expected them to go inside, though. See what Russellville dials up here. Still with 4 timeouts. Don't want to take one here, though. 1:08 left. Trey Allen on the right side. Waiting for people to circle around. Dribbles around. They make the switch. Gives it off to Mathis. Back to Allen in the corner. Steps to the left. Drives inside. Gets the basket to go, and he draws the foul. Oh, my gosh. He was knocked to the floor. It comes up hobbling a little bit. How in the world he got that shot off? Count the basket. Trey Allen now with 11 points. And that's on Brady Jerry, his 4th. And Russellville takes the lead back up by 1. He started to his left, put the brakes on, back to the right. Trey Allen's free throw. Gets the shooter's bounce. Hit the rim a couple times. Russellville leads by 2. Under a minute to play. 63-61. $50 seconds left. You can see the scoreboard if you're watching us on Cyclone Booth right above the backboard. Clifton, three-pointer from the corner. This one's short. Rebound, tip, and let's see, we got an offensive foul. We got Brady Jerry. I believe he just fouled out of the basketball game. He pushed Cade Schaefer underneath, and he's just picked up his 5th foul. Brady Jerry, 5'9" senior, who's been a beast for Greenbrier in this 4th quarter, trying to get position, and he put a forearm in the back of Cade Schaefer. Not a dirty play, just trying to battle for position. And, credit him. He's one of the shortest guys on the floor for Greenbrier, and just fouled out of the basketball game with 8 points. They'll come back in with Cole Lynn, who has 4 fouls but no points. We go to the other end, and Cade Schaefer shooting free throws, shooting the 1-and-1, as that's a 19th foul called on Greenbrier. Free throw is good, so he earns the bonus. That's big.
That's a big shot right there.
Makes it a 3-point game. 39.3 seconds left. Second free throw is good. Now makes it a 2-possession game. And now a timeout called by Coach Pennington, who had told the official, I want a timeout if he makes the second one. We'll take a quick break. Russellville's lead is 4, 65-61. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball in River Country, KCJC.
How many times have you had to go without your heating or your air unit when you needed it most? Your family's freezing or sweating, and they look to you for relief. You call someone, and they say it's going to cost an arm and a leg to fix. Do you really feel like you have a choice? Well, now you do. Call Tony at Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air at 479-964-4004 for a free second opinion from a guy you can trust to take care of you and your family and get that unit running without all the extra charges. Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air.
Welcome back. Coach Pennington calling that a 60-second timeout. He wants to rest his team. He wants to go over every scenario. Russellville leading by 4, 65-61. Key free throws. They're always key down the stretch. And Cade Schaefer hitting 2 free throws. What about Trey Allen hitting that free throw to make it a 3-point play earlier? Russellville, so 2 free throws by Cade Schaefer. Gives Russellville a 4-point lead. And Greenbrier, after the timeout, is going to have the length of the floor. 39.3 seconds left. And they do have timeouts. I say that because if they make a basket, they're going to call timeout because they need to stop the clock. And Russellville's down there. They want to challenge it because they don't want them rolling the basketball, so they inbound it to Lynn. Lynn brings it up left side of the floor. 35 seconds left. Uses the screen. Now to Dunlap. He'll take the 3 from the left wing. No good. Rebound underneath. Sikowski has it, and they're going to foul him underneath. Ryan Sikowski got the rebound and did a smart thing. He covered it up. He said, you're not getting this basketball. I'll take a 5-second count if I have to. That's going to be on Jawan Clifton, his first.
I can't understand. That's his first foul. As active as he's been.
Yeah. Well, a lot of it's away from the basket.
He's a good player. Yeah. He's a good player. He's a smart player.
Rhino shooting the 1-and-1. I'll check that. It's a double bonus. I'm sorry. That was just the 10th foul. Doesn't matter anyway. Rhino steps up. It's a free throw. He's 2 of 3 here in the 4th quarter. I'm sorry, 2 of 4 here in the 4th quarter from the line. Free throw is good. He hit them both. Big free throws. Russellville's lead is 6. Still 2 possession. Now they're going to roll it. Russellville out there to make him pick it up now. 27 seconds left. Lynn in the front court. Gives it off to Clifton. He takes a long 3 try. Good. A 3-pointer by Jawan Clifton just cut the lead in half. And a timeout by Greenbrier. We'll take a 30-second break. Russellville's lead is 3 with 20 seconds left. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball in River Country, KCJC.
Are you in need of an overhead door? Do you have a door that jams or needs repair? Then turn to the River Valley's most trusted garage door professionals, Windsor Overhead Door. In business since 1974, they've served the Russellville area from their current location on Modesto Street for more than 25 years. When it comes to installation, service, and repair, you need to be coming to Windsor Overhead Door. Call them today if you have some questions, 968-6642.
That's why free throws are so important. As soon as you feel comfortable, say, well, we're up by 6. They knock down a 3 and cut it to 3. So That's where we are now. Russellville leads it by 3 with 20.9 seconds left.
Well, our big thing is we got to get the ball in. Secondly, we cannot throw the ball away. You know, they're going to foul us. They don't want any more time to run off. So whoever gets that ball.
So you think that they're going to foul us right off after we get the ball in bounds?
I think they will, because I don't think they want any more time off.
I think they might make us get it across half court. We'll see. I know it may kill 8 seconds, but if they think they can get a turnover, we'll see.
We've got to guard the ball. I know we say that in football, but you got to guard that basketball.
Bo Mathis will be the trigger man. Grant Smith back in the game for Russellville. Mathis gets it in bounds to Trey Allen. They knocked the ball away. Mathis had it, knocked it out of bounds. Oh, they're going to call it off. Bo Mathis. This is where you need the video replay. Clifton knocked it out of Bo Mathis's hand out of bounds. This should be Russellville basketball. Oh, my goodness. 18 and a half seconds left.
We didn't protect the ball.
They knocked it away. Mathis got it back, knocked out of bounds. It should be Russellville basketball. A tough call going against Russellville there. Greenbrier takes their last timeout. We're going to keep it right here. 18.5 seconds left. Russellville's lead is still 3. The only thing that can beat you is fouling a guy on a three-point shot. So you don't want to do that, okay? But Russellville turned the ball over, only running 2 seconds off the clock. Just a tough play there. It really looked like Mathis, after the ball was knocked away by Trey Allen, Mathis had it. It was knocked out of his hands, out of bounds, and the official pointed at Mathis, said it was off him. And I just don't believe that. We're going to, of course, on our YouTube video, we're going to go back and look at that at this point, because I don't believe that was a call. Some of you guys watching can probably go back and look, tell me if I'm wrong.
Well, there's 2 people that's going to get the ball for a three-pointer. One is Dunlap, one is Clifton.
Yeah.
So we have to guard those 2 people, keep a hand in their face.
18 seconds is a lot of time, but with no timeouts, you know they're not going to go for a 2 here. I'd be surprised if they did. Inbounds pass goes off the hands of Dunlap. He retreats to the backcourt to get it. It's not an over and back because he didn't have possession of it. Clifton dribbles left wing. Three-pointer. Good. Tie game with 7 seconds left. Russellville quickly inbounds. Cade Schaefer. His pass deflected. Picked up by Sikowski. Gets to the Mathis for 2 seconds. They can't get the shot off. We're going to overtime. Clifton hits the 3, and we're all tied at 67. We're going to a 4-minute overtime period. We're going to take a 60-second break. We'll be back. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball in River Country, KCJC.
Taking care of families. That's what the folks at C&D Drugstore have been doing in historic downtown Russellville for more than 6 decades when it comes to all your pharmaceutical needs. When it comes to compounding, special medicines, R.D. Walker and his staff are there to serve you. And most importantly, if you need delivery, if you need curbside pickup, you need C&D Drugstore on the corner of B and Commerce in downtown Russellville, a 60-year tradition.
With a little help from First Aid Bank, Nikki Graybill opens Soul to Soul Yoga in downtown Russellville. Every day, she helps people make it flexible, and we make it personal. With the latest online banking, financial products, and convenience you can count on. Every transaction, every interaction, every customer, every day. First Aid Bank, member FDIC. Stop by and see us, or visit fsbmybank.com.
Boy, just a tough series of events. One we thought was questionable call where Russell had the ball knocked out of bounds and they gave it to Greenbrier. And then Clifton with a hand in his face knocked down the 3 to tie the game. Russell had a chance, but they never got the shot off. A deflected pass kind of messed it up a little bit for Russellville. So we'll play a 4-minute overtime period. Everybody gets 1 extra timeout, so Russellville now has 4 and Greenbrier has 1. We went to overtime last time these 2 teams played. It was Korsmeyer knocking down the 3 with just under a minute left. This time it's Jawan Clifton for Greenbrier knocking down. Hopefully the home team wins here. Greenbrier wins the tip. Russellville won at the start of the game. They win it here at the start of the overtime period. We'll see what they want to do. They're going to slow it up just enough to get something started. Let's see. Now they go to Clifton on the right side, working against Cade Schaefer, drives around him. Nice interior pass to A.J. Matthews, and he's going to be fouled. Shot did not go. He was hit pretty hard, but, man, he's a really good free throw shooter. I don't say give up the layup, but free throws for him are almost like a layup. He is 10 of 12 from the line. 3:44 left. The free throw on the way is good. And Greenbrier leads it here 68-67. Second free throw was a little short, but it went in. It hit the front of the iron, rolled in there. 2-point lead for Greenbrier. Cyclones just keep doing what they've been doing. That's all they can do.
Yeah. Play your game.
Yep. Grant Smith on the left wing. Gets off to Mathis at the free throw line. Dribbles back out. Gets to Allen on the left side. Jump stop in the lane. Shot up and got it to go. Boy, he held that away from A.J. Matthews and kind of flicked it out with his right hand from way away from his face to keep it from getting blocked. And we're tied at 69. Lynn gets it on the baseline to A.J. Matthews. Back to the basket. Out Dunlap three-pointer. Banks no good. Long rebound comes to Mathis. A 2-on-3. He's going to slow it up. Left open right wing. Three-pointer rolls off the iron. Smith puts it back in. Grant Smith came out of nowhere on the backside, putting it back in. And the Cyclones lead is 2. They were blocking out Sikowski. They forgot about Grant Smith. And Russellville leads at 71-69. A.J. Matthews gets it to Clifton. Behind the back dribble on the right wing. Step back three-pointer. And this one's short. Hit the rim, hit the top, and hit the score, or hit the shot clock. If it didn't, it had another chance to go in. It could have hit the top of the backboard, but that one hit the shot clock. And so it's a dead ball. It belongs to Russellville. 2:35 left here in overtime period. 2:33 left to go now as Russellville crosses the timeline. Cade Schaefer with the basketball near half court. Russellville leading at 71-69. Gives it to Trey Allen just inside the three-point line. Turns, faces the basket, has to avoid a couple guys. Fakes a shot, drives inside, and draws some contact. No, they're going to say a charge taken by Clifton.
He was moving.
That foul's going to be on Trey Allen. That's his second.
Oh, that's a bad call.
And it's not a shoot. It's a player control foul, so it's not free throws. Even though that's 10 fouls on Russell, would be the double bonus. They're going to say that he initiated the contact there. Russell's lead is still 2 with 2:16 left, but Greenbrier with the basketball. The chance for us to get 2 possessions up, and can't blame Trey. He was trying to go to the free throw line there, drawing some contact. But the call went against us there. A.J. Matthews working against Sikowski, takes it right side, shot up good. And Rhino's just got to give ground. He can't allow that guy to get the three-point play. There's nothing bad against Rhino. You don't want him going the line to take the lead. We're tied. 1:50 left, tied at 71. Schaefer almost lost the dribble. Gets it back. They're giving enough space not to start the 5-second count. Russellville sets a screen. The man falls down. 5-on-4. Russellville's not going to take advantage. They're going to slow it back up. Faking the three is Schaefer. Gets it to Allen on left wing. Back to Mathis now at the top of the key. He'll take it left side, cut off by a double team. No look pass inside. Grant Smith spinning shot. And his shot goes straight up and straight through. And he drew the foul. 9 points for Grant Smith.
And that's 4 on A.J. Matthews.
If you've ever thought of a whirling dervish, that was what he was spinning as he just threw it straight up as he drew a smart play. As soon as he drew the contact, he threw it up. He never hit the rim or anything. Straight up, straight down. Free throw is good. 10 points for Grant Smith. Wow. Think about this. Grant had 0 points at halftime. Russellville's lead is 3, 74-71.
Keep a hand in their face on a three-pointer. Don't touch them.
1:15 left. A.J. Matthews. Sikowski doing what he can, but he can't draw contact. He blocked his shot on the drive out of bounds. Last touch by Sikowski, obviously on the block. He's got to give some ground because he's not in foul trouble, but you never know what they're going to call. So he did the smart thing and swatted it out of bounds. They're going to inbound on the right baseline. They do underneath Mason Matthews. Block shot by Sikowski, who came off to block his shot, but they're going to get a foul called on Rhino. This will be number 4 on Rhino. Now he's in foul trouble. They're going to come back in with Savion Brock.
That's 5 on Rhino.
Oh, it is 5. Oh, my goodness. I had him with 4. So Rhino fouls out with 16 points. He was in foul trouble. I didn't realize that. Mason Matthews going to the free throw line. First free throw is good. Mason now 3 of 4 from the line. Russellville's lead is 2, 1:09 left. Second free throw. This one no good. Rebound, controlled by Mathis. Savion Brock in the game for Sikowski, who fouled out. Russellville's lead is 2. 60 seconds left here in the overtime period. Cade Schaefer gives it up to Mo Mathis. Russellville's lead is 2. They don't have to shoot here. They protect the basketball. No look pass on the left wing to Cade Schaefer. Fakes the handoff, still with his dribble. Gets it out near the half-court circle. And Coach Pennington's pointing out their coach is at half court. He's got to motion him back. Mathis takes the handoff, still with his dribble, now with 33 seconds left. He gets it off to Kay Schaefer now, and he get the reach-in foul. That's going to be on Lynn. That'll be 5 on him. He fouls that with 0 points. Pennington was trying to point to the official, saying their coach is at half court. But you can't get out of that coaching box. But couldn't get to, it's just tough to hear in here. Cyclone fans, Greenbrier fans behind us, Cyclone fans in front of us. That's going to send Cade Schaefer to the line. We got both teams in the double bonus. It's 2 free throws for Cade. In for him will be number 5, Evan Dillon. Free throw by Cade is good. Cade's got 20 points. 30 seconds exactly left. Russell's lead is 3, 75-72. Nobody on the lane for Russellville. Free throw. This one's good. Eases in there. 21 points for Cade. Russell's lead is 4. They're going to roll the basketball so the clock will not start till they touch it. They roll it near the sideline. That was stupid. They should have rolled it near half court. They pick it up. Clifton steps to the side. 3-pointer from the right wing. This one no good. Rebound. Grant Smith gets the rebound. And he's going to be tied up. No. Foul's going to be called. And Grant, he was worried they were going to call timeout. He was saying, I called timeout if you didn't call a jump ball. And they said, or if you did call a jump ball, the foul's called on Jawan Clifton. That'll be his second. And Grant will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Russell's lead. Thank you, John. I didn't realize what time it was. 8:05, so we had to get that legal ID in. The free throw is good by Grant Smith. I'm not going to say anything's good with a 2-possession lead because that we saw that dwindle away. Russell leading by 5 here, 77-72 with 19.3 left. Second free throw good. He knocked them down both. Boy, he's hit 3 free throws here in this overtime period. 19.3 seconds left. It's going to be.
Oh, he touched it.
Not picked up yet. Now they started. Here in the front court is Dillon. Hands it off. Dunlap, a long 3 try. This one clangs off the iron. Syvion Brock had it. As he was going down, he threw it off to Grant Smith. It goes out of bounds off a Greenbrier player. And it'll belong to Russellville with 9.4 left. Russell's lead is 6. Into the game is Josiah Bickers for the first time. That might have been it. They needed that 3 to go down to call timeout. If Russellville protects the basketball, they're going to win this game. Mathis fakes the baseball pass. Great job. He gets the ball inbounds to Cade Schaefer, and a foul in the backcourt's going to be called on Evan Dillon. Cade, if he can make one of these 2, this game's over. Because if they hit a 3, they can stop the clock once. But if you get up 3 possessions on them, they can't stop the clock. Cade Schaefer to the free throw line. First free throw is good. That might have been it, folks. Russell's lead is 79-72. 7.6 left. Remember, we'll have Coach Pennington coming up after this game with us. Second free throw, no good. Here in the front court is Bickers. Gets it off. Here's a 3-pointer by Dillon. This one no good. Long rebound. Got to be controlled by Cade Schaefer. He throws it straight up in the air, and the Cyclones win it by a score of 79-72. The Cyclones win by 7 here in overtime. And the Cyclone student section stormed the floor. Russell can't shake hands with the other team because the students are all over the place. That's okay. And Coach Pennington trying to tell his team, go shake hands, but there's nobody there. Greenbrier has left. Greenbrier has left. So they're going to shake it with some of the bench players and the coach. Russell wins it here in overtime, 79-72. What a basketball game.
It was, and free throws became so important at the end of this game, and we could see how getting fouled and making those free throws is what turned the momentum for the Russellville Cyclones. Did a great job.
Well, think about this. Grant Smith in the overtime period alone, 3 of 3 from the free throw line. Cade Schaefer in the overtime period alone, he was 3 of 4 from the free throw line. So, fantastic win, and we are going to be joined by Coach Pennington. I'm going to try to turn the camera around for us, and that's fantastic. And Coach Pennington, first of all, congratulations on the overtime victory.
Thank you, sir.
What can you say about your team?
Man, we've been in every situation, Mickey. And I told you early, some of those ones we lost to Bentonville West right here on this floor on a free throw at the end. And I told them, we're going to learn from this, guys. And when it matters, we're going to make the right plays. When it really matters, we're going to make the right plays. And, man, they don't give up. They always think they're in it. They always think that they're going to win the game. And when you got a team like that and you got young men that, believe in each other, good things can happen.
When they came back, hit the three, and sent it into overtime, what was the feeling in the huddle there, getting ready to go to the overtime period?
I just told them, I said, we've been here before. They got us at their place, and it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. We're going to win this basketball game. And they were all talking and saying they believe. And man, I can't thank these guys enough.
You're 6 of 7 from the free throw line, the overtime period. 3 of 3 for Grant Smith. He had 12 points, 7 points in the overtime period, and we've talked about him before because you said we found a basketball player walking off the football field. But there's so many guys like this. Savion Brock, 4 free throws early in the game. Of course, Cade Schaefer, what can you say about him and his free throw shooting at 22 points? Rhino playing some good defense, 16 points. But guys stepping up at the right time.
We got a lot of depth, and I told the newspaper that this week. I said, we got 10 guys that can play. And when you got 10 guys in play, you can get them in there. And obviously we were cramping tonight because this is a high-level basketball game.
Yeah.
That's a state tournament-level basketball game right there. But Cade stepping up and scoring and hitting some threes with Bo, they were all over Bo, and we knew that was going to happen. And then Grant Smith late, we call them winning plays. That's what we talk about all the time, make winning plays. And Grant Smith leads us in winning plays. He gets extra rebounds. He gets loose balls, I'm just so proud of my kids.
One more thing, I hate to keep you, but I know you guys are sitting atop the 5A West now. What can you say about this crowd? There was so much energy here tonight. You had said people need to come out and watch this team. They did, and they were treated to a fantastic game.
They were, and that's why I don't know if you saw me pointing to them, but, you just can't. It's worth 10 to 12 points. Mm-hmm. It just is. And, to win this game in front of that crowd is just huge for our kids because those people are going to come back each Friday night, and man, just so proud of our kids. That's all I can say to you.
Well, you're in a great position. You're first place by a game. If they end up tying you for some reason, you still got the tiebreaker now that you beat them by 7. Congratulations on a great victory tonight.
Thank you so much, Mick, and we appreciate all you're doing.
Oh, that's Coach Kyle Pennington. A fantastic win for him and the Russellville Cyclones. Cyclones win it by a score of 79-72. We're going to take a quick break. We come back with a post game, and to wrap it up, you're listening to Cyclone Basketball in River Country, KCJC.
Title insurance helps to protect your property from persons saying they own a part of it. You need to protect the biggest purchase and most valuable asset in your lifetime. Kearns Abstract, serving Johnson County for 40 years, now comes to Pope and Logan counties. Kearns Abstract is now open in Russellville. They can serve your needs for title closings and mineral searches in Russellville and all of Pope and now Logan County. Call them today at 755-4755. Kearns Abstract, 501 East B Street, Russellville, serving Johnson, Logan, and Pope counties.
Richard Roberts with Cogswell Motors. Kick off 2019 in a new vehicle. We still have a few new 2018 year models in stock at the absolute lowest prices you will find. Shop from the River Valley's largest selection of new Ford, Lincolns, and Mazdas. You can count on Cogswell Motors for the best prices and customer service. Visit us at 1900 East Main in Russellville or online at cogswellmotors.com.
Hi, this is Todd Mermersdorf with Centennial Bank. If you're looking for the right bank or banker, it can be a tough task. Who can you trust? Let us give you a relationship review. Stop by any of our 7 local branches for more information. You will find that we make local loan decisions. We offer some of the latest technology for our deposit customers. We invest in our local communities through schools and nonprofit organizations with our marketing dollars. You've most likely eaten a hamburger with us at a community cookout or worked alongside us at a charity event. Centennial Bank values what you value, a relationship. In fact, your relationship with Centennial Bank is our greatest asset. It's what we strive to protect and strengthen every day with our decisions, our products, and our commitment to our communities. At Centennial Bank, we want to help you find what you believe is valuable. Please contact myself or any of our bankers to start building relationships. Centennial Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC, NMLS number 564245.
Welcome back, and it's my ears are still ringing here. I mean, literally, my ears are still ringing. My voice is about gone. Russellville wins it here in overtime. Just going to recap briefly what happened. Russellville seemed to be in the driver's seat most of the game. They fell behind by 1 late, took a commanding lead, and we thought was a game winner. Russell leading 67-61. A couple of threes made by Greenbrier, tied at 67 with 9 seconds left, sent us into the overtime period. In the overtime period, Russell got 3 made baskets, but a lot of made free throws. And to me, it started, if you remember, with Grant Smith on that missed 3. He came in from the backside when they doubled Sikowski, got the putback. That was his first basket of the overtime period. He got 7 of his 12 points in the overtime period. And, boy, you talk about a team victory. That's a team victory for the Cyclones tonight.
And the reason Grant did that, because he was positioning himself to get rebounds. He was positioning himself to get passes underneath the basket. He wasn't afraid to put it up, didn't put it down on the floor. He got the ball, took it right straight up, and he was fouled. He made some. So the key, though, was putting himself in a position to be able to score when he got the ball.
And tonight, let's see, leading the way for Greenbrier was A.J. Matthews. That guy was tough to stop, and he had 28 points in the game. Also in double figures, Jawan Clifton with 18. He hit the 3 to send it into overtime, and also 8 points for Colby Dunlap. For the Cyclones, they had 4 players in double figures. They were led by Cade Schaefer, who had 22 points. He had 15 at halftime, and in the overtime period did not make a basket, but 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Good job by Cade. He led the way with 22 points. 16 points for Ryan Sikowski. He fouled out of the basketball game, but a good fourth quarter for him. Hit some free throws down the stretch before fouling out in the overtime period. 14 points for Trey Allen. He had a big three-point play in the fourth quarter. Grant Smith, 12 points, all in the second half, and 7 of those in the overtime period. 8 points for Bowen Mathis. Didn't take bad shots. It wasn't like he was 2 of 30. He didn't take a lot of shots because they were doubling on him, as you heard Coach talk about, but he finishes with 8 points. 4 points for Savion Brockhoff from the free throw line in the first half, and 3 points for Bryson Kordsmeyer. A great team victory for the Cyclones, and now they're 7-2 in conference play. 7-1 in conference play. They've won 7 in a row. Greenbrier now is 6-2. Even if Russell loses a game and Greenbrier wins and we get back tied, Russell now has a tiebreaker. They lost to Greenbrier by 4, and then they beat Greenbrier by 7. So it goes head-to-head in point differential. So this was a big win, but it's a big win to beat them by 5 or more. And Russell's sitting with a game lead and a tiebreaker in their back pocket here atop the 5A West.
You know, one of the things about this game that I've just now started thinking about, these 2 big men, these Matthew brothers that are in there, one's a senior, one's a junior, when they're both in there, Russellville is not intimidated. They still take it to the basket. The quickness and the speed and the way they handle the ball, they get these big guys off the floor.
I've been there like this in a long time. I can't remember the last time it was like this. Somebody posted on our YouTube, said it's the biggest crowd we've had for a game, and I think that may be right. It hadn't been this loud since we were in the old Cyclone gymnasium. We want to thank you for joining us tonight. We hope you enjoyed tonight's broadcast of Lady Cyclone basketball. Want to also tell you that our next broadcast will be Tuesday night, as both teams will go on the road to Greenwood. We want to send a very special thank you to our engineer for tonight, John Henderson, for helping us through everything, keeping us on the air on a long night tonight. And I also want to send a special thank you for being a part of this broadcast tonight. Once again, we'll give you the final score. The Lady Cyclones defeat Greenbrier easily, 50-33. They are now 5-3 in conference play, 13-7 overall. And the Russellville Cyclones make it 7 in a row, as they are now atop the 5A West with a 7-1 conference record, winning in overtime 79-72. For Aaron Duval and John Henderson, I'm Mickey Duval reminding you, if you're out on your bike tonight, as always, do